Crawford are golden, mighty God of Daniel. We broke God I say, none of them can beat me. 4-term loading. Welcome to another live stream, people. I go by the name Yard Boss, live and in living colors, back in the studio, my people, from a wonderful vacation in Jamaica land we love. Welcome to another one. As you enter the live stream, my people, please like the stream, and if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. PNP desperate to beat Andrew. Will a new leader make a difference, my people? Will a new leader make a difference? You see, in the last election, it was very, very close. Marky G, right? He picked up a lot of seats being the leader of the PNP, the people. This is not political. We're just talking about what is going on in the news. Because ever since the election done, my people, them say Marky G is not equipped to take down Brogard. As I said, the last election was very close. Even Andrew own seat right now as I speak is being contested by Paul Buchanan. On the leave on the thoughts in the comment section, my people, leave on the thoughts. I know so we have a lot of comrades over here. A lot of comrades in the Yard Boss movement. Let me know if Marky G is going to retain the head of the People's National Party come 2027, because it look like we have a front runner right now in Damion Crawford. But want to stay tuned, because I am going to tell you the truth in regards to Damion Crawford and why I believe, comrades, don't come for me right now. Why I believe that Damion Crawford in his current state with the lax span he made would go down in a landslide defeat against Prime Minister Brogard in the next general election. It's not based on my personal beliefs. It's based on analytics and based on the elephant in the room. Because we believe that our poor people make election work. There's people in high society, when them look upon Prime Minister have to have a certain look. So if he want to go up against Brogard and he want to win against Brogard, sorry, he have to cut him locks on the stage. Explain. And me alone I go say it, you know. Yard Boss is a blogger boy when not gonna lie to him subscriber base. Even the comrades them inside here, me not gonna lie to you, no. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. But people, when me look upon it and me say, okay, he speaks very eloquently. Him can give Andrew Holness a job. Him can give Andrew Holness a couple uppercut. But I say to myself, a long time them attack say, them want elect Damion Crawford as the head. In fact, he was basically going up against Marky G in the last time to become the head of the People's National Party. But the support was not there. And even if he gets in this time, people, I'm going to show on some analytics. Just stay tuned to this live stream. I'm going to show on some analytics. And I'm going to show you why I predicted that Marky G was going to lose the election. And me tell my comrade friend them, I say Marky G are going to lose the election because Marky G don't really understand Jamaica land we love. Analytics me I talk about. When me I look on the numbers them behind the scene, me say no sir, Marky G is way behind the curve. He's not utilizing social media the way how social media is supposed to be utilized. And everywhere me look, TikTok, Instagram, me see Andrew Holness all over the place. Live stream after live stream after. And me say, where is Marky G? Marky G coming like him did hide in a blasted basement. You cannot run a campaign like that. You see, some of them politicians, you know, they need to hire Yard Boss. Some of these politicians, they need to hire Yard Boss. Because you cannot win an election being absent from social media. And I'm going to show you the contrast, the comparison, right, between Andrew Holness following on social media, Marky G following on social media, and Damion Crawford social media following. And we're going to see the difference, the huge difference what they're up against. Nikisha Burchell, she's very popular on social media, but she probably not ready, right, to become the People's National Party head. This is a digital space that we're in, a digital era that we're in. Popularity contests. Policies maybe like 25%. Yes? Popularity. Messaging is what drive you over the finish line in political contests these days, my people. I want to take it from somebody who is in the media. Yes, my people? Immediately after the last election, my people, there were rumblings in the PNP that Mark Golden isn't aggressive enough to dethrone Andrew Holness. They said Marky G was too much on integrity, when Jamaica society as a whole is basically a eater food culture. And people in Jamaica do not look down on hustlers even when they have a 28 bank account. So said, so done. The integrity did not go well with the Jamaica electorate, the people. Also, some people in the electorate, right, sees Golden as a descendant of slave master, and me say so. This is what some of the comrades them say, and some of the labor rights them, and some of the independents. They saw Marky G, and they still see Marky G right now as a descendant of slave master. Accuse him of not being a Jamaican by birth. And you can see in the campaign when he was debating with Andrew Holness, him say, see me birth paper, yeah. I was born, yeah, my people. That line, Yard Boss sent viral over there on TikTok. My people, why are we covering this? Because there's a lot going on in Jamaica land we love. Yes? And we have a lot of people in the Yard Boss community who are labor rights and PNP. And some of my comrades them, I just want my comrades them to fully understand what they're up against when it comes to Andrew Holness. And in this live stream, we're not going to see it. But I'm going to tell you the plain truth. Yard Boss is not a labor right. Yard Boss is not a PNP. But social media pundits, my people, bloggers, do not win elections. Andrew over there, him can pontificate as much as him want pontificate. Him can't win the election for whosoever is the head of the People's National Party. Them have to win it themselves. And if them now push the social media on their own, dog, nyam your supper. Look all over the world, my people. Look on Donald Trump in America right there, so. Him single-handedly alone, my people. Him have a base for himself. Him can talk directly to him base. Him have millions upon millions and millions of followers. Him don't need no media. Him don't need nobody else to help him. This is a new era that we're in, my people. And I just want to prepare my comrades them for another 4 term of Andrew Holness. Me nah say, if them elect Crawford, him can't beat Andrew. I'm not saying that. The strategy have to change. He speaks very well. He's an eloquent fellow. But the image, do you believe? Let me ask you this question. Yes? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Do you believe that in today's day, 2026, Jamaica, or the world, is ready for a Prime Minister of Jamaica? Just look at the history. Look at the features of all the Prime Ministers that Jamaica have. Do you believe that Damion Crawford, with the locks on him head, going up again, just without talk about policy and everything, him can give away the entire world to the people of Jamaica? Promise that. Do you believe, in your honest heart of heart, I want you can leave on the thoughts in the comment section, do you believe that Jamaica is ready for a Prime Minister with locks on his head? answer that question in the comment section. And even Damian Crawford that watch this, he probably have say, "Yard boss, I would have to cut my dreads." You see, when I was in college, my dreads used to long come down here, so I had locks on my head, way down on my back. You see, as soon as me graduate from college, I knew you better go to the barber and cut it off. If you want to walk up in a one white man interview and ask a white man for a job or wherever, you better chop off that. Me now say people in some places don't have locks with good positions and making good money, but it is very, 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 very few. Me not gonna beat around the bush. Me gonna tell you the absolute truth. Yes, my people. Me gonna tell you the absolute truth. So if he wants, right, to get any chance, probably you have to cut his locks. And him have to engage people more on social media. You can't hide in this space. You cannot hide and depend on Andre and the PNP bloggers them for help you. The PNP bloggers them can't help you. Same with the labor right blogger them can't help. The labor rights. You have to do it by your own, with your own social media following. You have to grow it up. I believe his social media over TikTok is maybe like 20-something thousand. 20-something thousand followers. Yes, that is very, very limited compared to what Brogard is pushing out for people. On a stay tuned, I'm going to play a video. Yes, show Damian Crawford in action. And also show you, right, the analytics that I'm looking at. Yes, the analytics that I'm looking at. Please, my people, let me see what this is saying right there. So, 1 second, my people. Locks don't make a man. I know people have them way and them use it to judge. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. No. I know locks don't make a man. And Damian Crawford is a brilliant. I believe he used to go to KC. I'm not 100%. He's a brilliant politician. That has been a struggle in the People's National Party. That is the reason why he's not the leader. Let's call a spade a spade. He's one of the most gifted politicians in Jamaica with the way how he speaks. Him just on par with Brogard and Warmington and the whole of them. Yes. When you talk about a politician, we can stand up and debate you, toe for toe. There's only a couple of them in a Jamaica that is, them not for look on no notes, them not for study nothing. Yes, them connect very well with Jamaica because of Jamaica them born and grow. We're talking about Prime Minister Brogard. Yes, love him or hate him. Him bad like Yaz. Damian Crawford is another one. Bad like Yaz. We talk about the one them when me look on and rate and say, okay, them man ya, a real politician. Warmington. Me put Warmington at number 1. Me put Brogard at number 2. Number 3 coming in, Damian Crawford. Him bad like Yaz. But there's one thing stopping him. One thing that stopped him in the past. Is his appearance with the locks on him head. That is what me see. That is currently holding him back. Me no know if it ever stop him from actually becoming the leader of the People's National Party. If him do get it, yes, them say dogs are gonna run feet, other people are gonna run feet, right? But if he do get it, me personally, me no see, at least for the 4th term, I do not see for the 4th term him leading the People's National Party to victory. Me no see it. Yes? even doing bad like yours. So immediately after the last election, and Marky G, me not see Marky G beat Andrew Holness into a fourth term. You can't beat Andrew without having the full support of your party behind you. And that has been the struggle with Mark Golding ever since he got elected. The confidence behind his leadership, they have been saying, it not 100%. He was just this peacemaker. And then he might get leaked left, right, and center. I said that his family are descendants of slave masters and him born with gold spoon in his mouth. And them accuse him of not being born in Jamaica. And we're not talking about just laborers, we're talking about people in his own party. Yes, people in his own party, but people. So me personally don't see him beating Andrew Holness. And to be quite honest with you, there's a lot going against Andrew Holness right now. There's a lot of work he might have to do. He might have to deal with what you call it now, the squatting problem that is going on in Jamaica. But him still have time. Yes? And what Marky G is not doing, me not see Marky G a post no video on TikTok and Instagram every single day. Andrew Holness and the media team, every single day them a produce at least 3 videos on TikTok and 3 videos on Instagram. He's constantly connecting with his voting base. Even when election not go on. When them give out one of them free house there, in video it. And show the people them say, see it here. See what me I announce to the poor people them. Everything is digital right now. Andre Stevens and the PNP blogger them can say him have 28 bank accounts 100 million times. It now resonate with the people them because he is controlling his own messaging. We're talking about messaging right here, my people. Yes? Me to all of my comrades them inside here. Yard boss is just telling you the plain God Almighty truth. I know it is wonderful and nice when we tune in a 3,000-4,000 people on our watch and them a play them church music, right? And them a say, yes, bro, God is a whole thief, him is a whole criminal. Vote him out. Who are they speaking to? They're speaking to hardcore comrades who are going to vote for the PNP anyway. But how do you win an election? You win an election not being in the gutter, not being in the baga. You win an election not by buying votes for what most people believe, right? But you're winning an election with voters like me, right? Independents who are watching, yes? Not paying attention to the core way we would say no party supporters. Everything will flash by your screen. You see bro God everywhere. And you look at your search. And you know see who he's competing against. You're dead in the race. Gone are the days, right? When grassroots political campaign is the order of the day. Not saying that that does not work in some cases, no. Yes, but when you're talking about general election, Prime Minister Brogard walking out and just the look alone, he could have corrupt little more, going up against a Rastaman who the people them are going to choose. I can't lie to all my people. Yes? So as of recent, my people, across the news and blogosphere, there are rumblings, and the rumblings are getting much stronger, and it looks like Marky G will receive a challenge for the leadership of the People's National Party next year in 2027. In fact, it is an open seat. So I believe they have term limits, right? And in 2027, it's not going to be a shoe-in. If he was a strong leader, probably wouldn't get no challenge. But he's not considered to be a strong leader in the People's National Party. I know me say so. This is what they're saying, my people. Emerging as the top contender is Damion Crawford. Please like the live stream, my people. Please like the live stream. I go by the name Yard Boss. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on the screen, please subscribe to the channel. Back from Jamaica, my people. Back in the studio. So Damion Crawford is very bright and an astute politician. He's witty and can handle himself quite well. But is he ready to lead the People's National Party? That is the question. Can he go toe-to-toe in a general election with Andrew Holness and win? That is another question. Is Jamaica ready for the first Rasta Prime Minister or one with dreads? That is another big question that the People's National Party needs to answer. Will Damion Crawford cut his hair if or when he assumes leadership of the PNP? This is the only place where you're going to hear things like this, you know. Yes? Because I am not going to fill up on the head with a bunch of foolishness. I am a born hardcore Jamaican. Me dey in a rooms with the people them who look upon people and say, how him look so? Me I telling you the truth, my people. That is how some of them, and let me tell you another thing too. What controls politics? Money. Yes, to run political campaigns, you need a lot of money. And if the donors them do not have confidence in you, you're not going to get the money in order to run your campaign effectively. There is an elephant in the room with Damion Crawford. And right over here is the only place that you're going to hear it. As I said before, he speaks very well. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant politician. But he does not fit the look of a modern day Jamaican Prime Minister. And that is just the honest 100% truth. With the locks me I talk about, you know. If him cut it, perfectly fine. With the locks I'm talking about. The people. I see him would have to cut his hair. I predict the outcome of the last election using analytics and campaign strategies, the people. When I told my comrade friends my findings, they said to me, Yard Boss, people still need to vote. Let's wait and see. And in the end, they said, Yard Boss, you predicted it. You told us. Me, I tell on my people. When I was covering the election, I may have pump out videos for Andrew Holness. The interaction, remember, you know, we're talking about comrades and labor rights in the poll. Andrew Holness, me not have to try. As me press go viral, Marky G, me have to spin, me have to turn, me have to get down on my knees and me have to say, please, algorithm, help him. Yes. It was very difficult to get the people them to engage with Marky G on social media. Videos after videos after videos, me I try. Very difficult. And I say, no, sir. When I talk to my virgin, I say, Mark Golden not going to win this election. Not saying that the people them not like him. He's not as popular. Popularity contest me talking about. Yes? So said, so done. So said, so done. Me they over there, me I make videos over there on TikTok and me I say, why Marky G not on TikTok live streams? You see, if you're looking to become popular, right, build a brand or anything, even run for politics, if you're not on Instagram, if you're not on Twitter, and especially on TikTok, because a lot of Jamaicans, young and old, use TikTok. Me say, why Marky G not on TikTok doing live streams? Yes? My bro God, every single day, morning, noon, and night, him live on TikTok, reaching directly to comrades, to labor rights, and to undecided voters. Every single day, him live over there. Yes? Social media is a very powerful tool. PNP have a lot of popular bloggers. Yes? But bloggers do not win damn elections. They entertain and chat a bunch of madness on YouTube during the last election. And currently the PNP depends heavily on third-party source of messaging. Please, me I beg you, any comrade leader inside here, so take it from this little blogger boy here. The PNP is dependent too much on third-party bloggers like Andrew, right, for messaging, while Andrew Holness single-handedly control messaging through multiple platforms like TikTok and Instagram. His reach on TikTok and Instagram is massive, especially during the election season. Yes, as I said, my people, I was looking for Marky G to do the same blasted thing that Andrew Holness was doing and come out of the basement and compete with him on social media. But you know when him started with? He started to do it about a week, 2 weeks leading up to the election. And I said, no, so you're dead in the show. You're too late. You're too late. And once he started to do that, and me I produce some of the videos then I am getting less and less resistance from the electorate. Once him start showing face more, right? And me start push out more of his videos, people are saying, okay, let me give him a listening ear. And then his videos started to pick up more. So imagine if he was doing that in the beginning. Yes? And even the campaign strategy where he made us say integrity. That wasn't necessarily a bad strategy, but we're talking about Jamaica now. Jamaica like people who are hustlers, right? Only like the PNP bloggers alone, right? I got beat Andrew Holness and say he's corrupt and him 28 bank accounts and all of them things. They don't understand how political play work, right? But even with the integrity, if he was on social media more often, the election could have been way closer. Way closer. But now with the no confidence and going up again, me not see him. That was his chance. That was his chance, right? To defeat Andrew Holness. Now Damion Crawford and the PNP can't dismiss the long-standing bias towards men in society that aren't well-groomed, i.e. Rastas. Back in the days, my people, uptown girls, black or light skin, could never, ever pick up a boy anyway with dreads on him head and say that is her boyfriend. Could never, ever do that. No, we have seen people with dreads and rastas in some high, where you would say now, high functioning roles in society. Yes, but very few, just some. With Damion Crawford at the head leading the PNP into the next election. With dreads on him head. That has a potential to lead to a landslide victory for a fourth term for Brogard. My comrade friends, I don't want you to shoot the messenger. I just need you to listen to me with an open mind. Don't make what you would say now. The speech, the bravado of Damion Crawford to say, yeah, boss, a foolishness he attack. Look how the man talk, look how the man eloquent. The man can take down, bro God. You know, so him just thump up, bro God, a while ago. When he was talking about the Cooper spend and taking away the land from the owner and give it to the people them. That is what you want as our next Prime Minister. Comrades, I do understand. Him bad like Yaz. Him could have bad like Yaz. Look more. Look at our history. That is what I'm talking about. Look at our history and biases as human beings. Yes. That is what is going to prevent Jamaican already. If you're a man with dreads on his head leading Jamaica on the global stage, I would love to see him with the dreads on his head becoming the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Yes. I don't have any personal biases either way. But me just I tell you no, how people in high society think. And that is what has been holding him back from ascending to the leadership of the People's National Party. Him smart enough. He must can see it. He must can see it. Yeah. Election outcomes in Jamaica is about 25% policy and 75% a popularity contest. And if Andrew Holness continue to improve the lives of Jamaicans day by day, solving the 700,000 people who are currently living on squatter land, revamping St. Elizabeth, roads, increasing the economic outcome of Jamaicans. I was just in Jamaica. Let me tell you something. Jamaica is building everywhere we go. Building. Yes? Some foreigners, them go to Jamaica and them say, boy, Jamaica expensive. Because them want to go to Jamaica and them want to live like king and proof, and people say them come from foreign. That is it. The most expensive things, right? The cost of my trip was hotel. Me dey all over Jamaica for about 4 or 5 days. And I changed $300. No, just listen to me. I changed $300. And me come back with one whole heap of Jamaican $1,000 bill. Me never spend half my money. A matter of fact, most of my money I gave away. When I was in Cooper, Spain, you no see it on camera. But me give away money when me there at Cooper, Spain. Yes. Me going in my own pocket. And I say, no, sir. The youth them will approach me in the neighborhood, right? And them welcome me. The first one that I spoke to, me give him a thing. The second one that was giving me a tour, me give him a thing. Yes? But you can make your way in a Jamaica. You can make your way in another expensive thing. If you're driving a car, gas price is extremely expensive in Jamaica. Yes, that is another thing that is extremely expensive in Jamaica. And you would say, no, the salaries we're talking about, like minimum wage. If salary increase, want to just listen to me for a second. Salary increase, solve the housing problem. Me no see. It's going to be very, very difficult to dethrone somebody like that. Leave on the thoughts in the comment section. Because I know say a lot of my commerce them say, yeah, boss. Want to 28 bank account. Want to the Integrity Commission. I say him is a old thief. Him is a old that yard boss. Want to the hurricane relief money. Why not spend it on the people them? Want to the whole heap of things where Chinese send him for hurricane Melissa. Want to the people. Want to that yard boss. Probably I save it for the rest of the demolishments them to come. I saw him say. He said he was saving the Chinese tent because he saw a man-made disaster coming. Probably. Politics is going to be politics, but people, I am just here looking at the analytics, right? And telling you guys the truth. Now we're going to listen to Cliff breaking the news, right? And then we're going to listen to Damion Crawford a little bit. But people, we only have what? Maybe about 7 minutes? All right, let us get into it. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. But people, yes. Yeah. This is the only place you're going to hear the truth, you know, but people, the rest of them just full of baka and bunch of nonsense. Yes? Here we go.
No matter what you hear, some people may want to deny it. It is the worst kept secret in politics that Damian Crawford, the Member of Parliament for Northwest St. Catherine, will be challenging the incumbent leader of the PNP, Mark Golding. It's an open secret.
All right. So he's going to be challenging Mark Golding, right? And I believe Dawes is going to go up for that seat too. And there's another one. Let me tell you something. If they elect Dawes, PNP dead in at the show. Julian Alfred, I believe. If they elect him, dead in at the show. Them man they have no social media traction. They are not popular. So the PNP, boy, if they elect Andre, that is them best blasted chance. To be quite honest with you, I just stick with Marky G. Marky G, I think Marky G, if he just increases social media because he have the experience, I do think he could be a good leader for Jamaica. Yes, even though they come out and they speak about socialism and all them thing there, they will talk about it on the campaign trail, but they do not govern that way. Yes, for the mass policies like now, they don't govern that way. The economic infrastructure that was developed, right, that see Jamaica right now, dollar stabilizing and dollar is not like sliding off the cliff. He was integral, right, in developing that plan. Marky G. So Marky G is not a dunce. Marky G is a very, very bright man that I see could actually lead Jamaica, yeah, same as Andrew Holness is leading, or probably a little bit better. But it's just politics is a popularity contest. And if the comrades then believe, say, they're going to find somebody else in a them party that is more popular than Marky G right now, to be quite honest with you. Me just I tell you my own personal analytical opinion. Who else can actually maintain status quo and give Andrew Holness a fight? Peter Bunting, widely popular, well known in politics, still relatively young. The two strongest, when we see over there, looking with an unbiased lens, not a comrade, Marky G staying as the leader, or Peter Bunting. One out of the two of them. I don't think Damion Crawford is ready. I don't think so. Him sound like a very, very good speaker. Him not ready yet. I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be the same thing again. We fall short. Yeah, that is going to be my prediction. They're gonna stay put with Marky G. Peter Bunting is a firebrand, you know. Would they put their bucketive behind Peter Bunting? If them smart and them really and truly want to win the next election, it cannot be based on somebody who give like really, really good speeches and can throw a little bit of zinger here and there. Statesmanship, Marky G. Longevity in politics, Peter Bunting. Yes? And when they elect Peter Bunting or Marky G, their social media campaign needs to move away from political bloggers into revamping and growing their following. They need to be posting every single day. Even when they just get up out of your bed and say, "Wagwan, my people, today is such and such. How you guys doing? How my comrades people doing? Who not ready for the true and Andrew Holness? In the next election, talk to me. Make your way around Jamaica. Start campaigning from now. Everywhere you see a little chaka-chaka-ness, and where Andrew Holness is not doing a good job, you go down there with the cameras. I want to talk about it and say, Jamaica, this is the reason why this man should not get elected for a fourth term. Look on this. Look on the patrol. Look on the chaka-chaka hospital, what people are living in. Go down to the place and say, look here, Jamaica. People abandoned. They just did a story the other day, right? Them say about 20 or 30 children got abandoned at birth. Some of them living at the blasted hospital up until 4 years old. What can go so? Living at the hospital until them 4. CDA no come take them. All of them things them me tell you no Marky G if you know watch me. You no hire me, man. You no hire me. Yes. You need a real savvy, analytical person, right? In our PR team. Because bro God have them over there. When bro God study what I talk about and him go sit down with him, PR team, and him come out, him not miss. Him not missing. What actually put Brogard get in a trouble more time, you know, is underlings. His underlings are not as politically savvy as him. Yes? See him like with the TCN deal. Chang come out and he made a mess. The speaker came out and she made a mess. Andrew Holness and said, "Uno move on, go away from right here, sir. I want to talk about. You think say, I am going to bring no criminals come inside of Jamaica to demolish the progress that we made on crime. Uno go away." That was a savvy politician who understand the Jamaica electorate. Him come out and him clean it up. And then RG Marks come out and mash it up again. That is what the PNP is lacking. Direct messaging in 2026 on social media. depending less on bloggers and more on you, the political leader. Just look across the world. The politicians who are getting elected, them have millions upon millions of followers. Before we close, just look at this contrast. We can't get into the speeches with what's his name right now. Let me see if I can find that thing, right? Give me a second. I had it queued up here. If I can find, all right. So, just for context, right? I'm going to put it up on the big screen. Just for context. This is TikTok right here. Yes? This is Damion Crawford, official page. Damion have 19,000 followers. Yard Boss have 80,000 followers. Yard Boss on TikTok have 80,000 followers. This little blogger boy, when me a pump out, me tell you say me go Jamaica, my people, and me walk. The first store me going, oh Yard Boss. Me turn back at the hotel and me go get my mask. I don't know, me never know. Yes? He is known. But what me I say is this, right? Look pan this a following of the man now post. Him not reach nobody. Now look pan this now. This is Marky G. Marky G is doing a little bit better. 98,000 followers. He still need to post more. So to be quite honest with you, Marky G is leading in statesmanship. He's leading in social media following. Him and Nikisha Burchell probably and Isaac Buchanan probably have the most social media following in Jamaica. Yes, the whole of Jamaica know Marky G. The whole of Jamaica know Marky G. Yes, but he needs to become more popular. Right? Now look at this huge contrast right here before we close out. This is Prime Minister Brogard. Prime Minister Brogard is a boss in social media. Everywhere him go, camera there. 348,000 followers. 6.4 million likes. And you know what that equate to? That equate to about 2.5 billion views. Billion. That means that every time him produce a video over there on TikTok, Jamaicans watch it, Jamaicans like the videos. How him amass 348,000 followers? By being consistent, by posting every single day. Notice, I pulled this morning, you know, and him have new videos up there. Let me see if there's any new videos on Marky G page. Okay, Marky G is posting, so there's a new video on Marky G page. Let's see if there's any. Nothing new on Damion Crawford. So Marky D is trying, but I think Marky G needs to hire somebody. He's probably doing it, and probably his wife will help him. But Andrew Holness have somebody dedicated to his TikTok account. One lady behind the TikTok account. And everywhere Andrew Holness there, she did it with her phone, a video him. Home or abroad, she did a video him. Same thing over there on Instagram. The same thing over there on Instagram, the people. Yes? Alright, so I see say, locks don't make a man. I know people have them way as them use it to judge others. Yes, but to be quite honest with you, it's just a bias that people have. Okay, and we have to speak the truth. We can't beat around the bush. Okay, We cannot beat around the bush. Jada, big up yourself. Welcome to the Yard Boss TV channel. Truth. I just remember he told a story when he was Minister of Tourism and he said someone thought he was a part of the Third World Band at an event. Yes. Him feel it too. And him know it. But if he wants to lead the PNP, he probably have to cut him locks. I tell you know that. You spitting facts, youth. I like the balance and fairness. Anna, big up yourself. Skit say salute. Alright, my people, thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I go by the name Yard Boss, the blogger on the internet that is the most honest one out there, covering everything in Jamaica land that we love. I'll see you guys in another one. Peace out, my people. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. See ya later.